Hey, Scott Buendia here with Beaverton Personal Trainer.info, and we're talking about a question that was sent in to me, and you're seeing it on the screen right here. It is, what are your best tips for weight loss success? And so I went ahead and made a video about this, which you're looking at right now, and here are my best tips. One, you want to start out slow. A lot of people actually overdo their workout when they first get into it. So a lot of people actually end up injured and they don't get effective results. But let's go ahead and talk about that in further details. Now, when I started working out, I was up at 190, and that's a lot for me because I'm only like 5'7.5". But I lost so much fitness that I couldn't run a mile without stopping. I'm sure a lot of you know how that is. And so I was working on doing a mile run by myself, but it wasn't working out real well. So what I did do is that I started out on a level I could do, which is walking. I was actually doing intervals of running and walking, and then once I figured out that it was really hard on my body, I actually started just walking, and I built it up from 4 miles to 10 miles. And that worked well for me because what I didn't realize at the time, despite being a personal trainer, is that to get effective weight loss, you're going to have to be able to give yourself a good calorie burn, which is this part, which means that you're going to have build up enough fitness to where you can give yourself a good calorie burn. And that's exactly what I was doing with the walking, but in a backwards kind of way, because I was trying to build up the endurance to be able to do a couple miles without stopping, which I'm able to do now. And the 10 miles worked out well for me, and it was just a good thing for me, and I ended up doing that a lot, and that helped out. So when you begin, you want to start out real slow. You don't want to give yourself too much problems. You want to take care of yourself, make sure you build up the fitness that you need. So on that same topic, you don't want to get injured in the beginning, because most people try to do too much when they first get in the gym. They believe that they have to do a high volume or a high amount of work to get weight loss to happen, and that's not exactly true as long as you're tracking your calories, which we're going to talk about later. And most people believe in workouts as an event instead of a skill buildup. Like I was talking about, you need to develop the skill, the life habit to be able to give yourself a good calorie burn consistently so that you can lose weight consistently. I lost about 21 pounds in a little over a month and a half, and that was pretty good. And it was mostly because I was actually nice to my body. I realized that my body couldn't handle the mileage, and so I built up to it, and that allowed me to burn a good calorie base. For example, when I do 10 miles, that's between 1,200 to 1,300 calories, and that gives me calories to play with. Once I log all my stuff, I can see that I can actually eat like a normal person and lose weight. On that topic, the last thing you want to do is track your calories. To be honest, if you don't track your calories, then you're not going to succeed. It doesn't matter how much you do, for the most part, unless you're Michael Phelps. And we've all heard he eats 10,000 calories a day and he works out all day. But for us normal people, if you don't track your calories, you're not going to know how much work you're going to need to do, how much food you can intake. And most people, when they start working out, they start eating a lot to try and make up the difference. Or when they start dieting, they feel really hungry, but they're not really sure how much they actually have to do. And the secret's in the calories. You really just need to track them and figure out your basal metabolic rate and all that, and have someone figure out what you actually need to do to lose the weight that you're asking yourself to lose. So you have to track your calories if you want to be effective at weight loss. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you don't track the calories, you're just wasting your time getting on the treadmill or doing your workouts. So those are my 3 tips to get weight loss pretty quickly. I've done it myself. I'm not just some guy who was super fit the whole time. And I hope this really helps you out. So this has been Scott Buendia with Beaverton Personal Training.info, and I will talk to you later.